Hey everyone, today we're going to do working on a 2006 Dodge 3500. It doesn't really matter for this application, but this is a four-wheel drive, long wheelbase, 5.9 diesel. Going to be changing out the rear speed/ABS sensor. Here's the new one, and I have entered the truck in front of the right rear tires. There's the right rear tires for reference. Here's the rear end, or the differential I should say. Up there is the sensor we're going to be replacing. So to do this in one trip, brought the new sensor, went ahead and put some grease on the O-ring. I brought it, for me, I'm going to use a 1/4 inch drive. It doesn't take much. I'm going to need a deep 15 millimeter, regular 13 millimeter. I did bring a small flat tip, pair of channel locks, and I'm going to use some contact cleaner for the connection. That's all you need to do this job. Oh, and I brought a clean rag as well. All right, so let's knock this out real quick. It's super easy. Okay. So again, came in front of the right rear tires. I'm between that and the drive shaft. Where's the drive shaft? There's a drive shaft, just for orientation. Okay. So this is the harness that runs over to the speed sensor. Got a little plastic cap up here. Pop that off. You're gonna have a small nut on top, which is the 13 millimeter. I'll put it back on hand tight, but it's a little tight still. Let me grab this. All right, 13 millimeter off. Like every connection on a Dodge, you're going to have your red clip, slide it out, away from the sensor, slide it out. In there is a button, or depress, so you're going to push down and pull. It's going to pull your harness out of your rear sensor. All right, next you're going to need your deep 15. Actually, let's take this emergency brake cable off here. I may need both hands to do this. There she goes. All right, set that out of the way. Deep 15. I've already loosened it. Pull that out. That's what it looks like. All right, I brought channel locks because this was a little stiff to get out. I've got it hand loose. We're just going to pull that out. And there it is. And I took my contact cleaner and I cleaned around the hole in the top of the diff. And then I cleaned the inside connections of the harness as well for the new sensor. All right, I already have the O-ring on the new sensor ready to go. Gonna get that in there. And it'll only line up one way. This is actually pretty clean under here, considering this whole truck has 400,000 miles on it. But I did clean it up. Make sure you get the dirt away and don't let any dirt get down that hole. I'm going to change my fluid this weekend, I think, anyway. All right, went down in there nice and easy because of the grease. Grab our first bolt that holds it in place. Let me switch sockets real quick. And again, I'm just using a 1/4 inch drive. None of this was tight. Knock this out real quick. And the reason I'm doing this, I've been getting my ABS light and my parking brake light aren't at the same time, especially when towing. So I'm in the process of doing a few sensors, and I'll make a couple of different videos. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the transmission output speed sensor, and since I just hit 400,000, I'm also going to be doing a pressure relief valve on the engine, as well as a fuel control actuator. I'll make some separate videos on those for you, because they're all really easy things. I'm literally in front of my house. Matter of fact, you just heard a car drive by in the street, and I've done this in 10 minutes. Super easy stuff. All right, knock out this 13 millimeter nut that goes on there. Change sockets real quick. Couple twists. Okay, that's on. This is just a plastic cap that sits on there, and all it does, there's a little clip to hold the wiring harness. You can see it's broken, but we'll put it back. And let's connect our connector. Red clip goes up. It only goes one way, so you can't really do it wrong. All right, you heard it click. Press that safety or the red clip forward. All right, I'm going to set the camera down just for a second. I'm going to need both hands on this. Okay, we're back. I just gave the clip a little tap with the end of my screwdriver. But that's it. Probably 10 minutes at the most. The hardest part, honestly, is getting the connector off. But yeah, any questions, just drop them in the comments. I will do my best to answer. Thanks a lot for watching.